Sing in me, muse, and through me tell the story of those people, skilled in all ways of contending. The Dragonlords, harried by fate and prophecy. Sing of the cities they saw, of the minds they learned of distant peoples, and weathering many bitter nights and days deep in their hearts, while they fought to save their homes and the lives of all Thyleans. Of these adventurers, Muse, most sacred of daughters, tell us in our time, lift the great song again. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Oathsworn, Odyssey the Dragonlords here on Neon Lights Roleplay. I am, and will continue to be for the foreseeable future, Turk, or Turk Accented if we need to go all governmental on you, but, you know, let's keep it casual. I'm a fun GM. And I am so honored to be running the quote-unquote show here, though that is a very generous description of what I do. Anyway, let's just jump right into it. I have an incredible group of storytellers here around the proverbial fire, and I'm asking them now, please introduce yourselves, tell people who you are, who you're playing tonight, what path they walk, and y'all missing any crewmates? Let's kick it off, of course, with the kicker off of the starting things, and the person I point to first, Comrade.
Hey, I'm Comrade Crash. My character's name is Leo Dracos, the human paladin, Oath of the Dragonlord, and they walk the path of the Vanished One. And I'm pretty sure all our crew is accounted for. Hopefully. Well, some people made it into the water, I think, last time. But they should be safe, right? But let's pass it on to Chrissy. They might know.
I do not. In fact, no. I think we're missing Nessa. I think she was the one who got away the most.
See, look, you do know.
Other than that, I'm Chrissy Chris. I'll be playing Defera Damos. She is our human warlock. And she's walking the path of the Haunted One. Next. Heck.
Hey, everybody. It's me, Sir Heckalot. You know, I'm here. I'm on the screen. As per usual, I am back with Calliope, the Siren College of Epic Poetry Bard, who walks the path of the Dragon Slayer. Yes, we're missing at least one. The one that I remember is Nessa, because she was taken far away, and we're the most scared about her ability to swim, and it'll be fine. We're gonna save her. It'll be fine. On over to HP.
Hello, I am the last hit point hero, and tonight I will be playing Thrynos, the Siren Sorcerer who walks the path of the Demi Titan. Onward. Who's missing? Yeah, isn't this the only one missing? Do we have other people missing? Is anyone missing?
I need to see the map again.
Are you killing our NPCs off screen at this point, Kirk?
I'm
Don't
not
shrug
obliged
like
to
you
say
don't
anything.
know what's going on. You're the one making it going on. Tony, solve this mystery for us.
I'm Tony. I play ᚺÁᛊᛖᛏᛁ, the High Elf Prophecy Cleric, walks the path of the Gifted One. I can also be known as Scotty because Scotty doesn't know. Sorry, bud. I don't remember too much other than like the Eagles came, they snagged Nessa, we beat up the Eagle, it dropped Nessa, and that's about it. That's the whole story. That's everything that happened. All good. To Corn Dog.
Corn Dog, I'm playing Borghild Hallheim, walking the path of the Lost One. And I have lost all of my crew that I came here with. Thanks, Turk. And then, yeah, I'm gonna jump off this boat so I can make sure we don't lose Nissa. Over to you, Bud.
Am I
What?
Bud? Do I get to be Bud? Is that me?
Your
Yeah.
Airbud.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
There's no rules that says a dog can't GM on Twitch. Anyway.
Golden
Yeah.
retriever energy.
Why don't we jump right in where we left off? Because I think there's some, like, timer I have set in my head.
What?
let's go right back into the moment with the waves lapping a deep fog, entombing the ship, encircling, and the sound of a distant splash heard overboard. You know that the rocks may be dead, but your friend and crewmate Nessa is in the water.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be cute and jump overboard to swim to her and
you have to pick
eventually
one.
cast Water Walk on her once I get to her.
All right, well, that's, a series of actions that we might have to incorporate some form of mechanic to figure out how well you
Doesn't
do.
sound right because I've got cool armor on that says I can swim because I'm awesome.
I don't know if that's exactly how mariners' armors work, but
I'm pretty sure it is.
As soon as water touches it, it
it's-
just goes, she's awesome.
Thank you. HP gets
So
it.
you do have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed.
Mhm.
So jumping overboard is no worries. And your walking speed is
35 feet. But I can make myself go faster.
well, yeah. I assume you're gonna dash and making your way over 35 feet. Let me do a little counter-rooney from your current position because you were just on the other side there. You are not quite to Nessa yet. You are close though. I'd probably say best guess within 25 feet. That's not the vibe. I had a thing picked and it just completely lost it. That'll work. All right. Anyone else doing anything during this time?
I'm flying back.
Yeah, easy enough. You, Threnos, and Alden, sweet baby, are 50 feet away. Well, sorry, 90 feet away from the ship. And pretty high up in the air. No, you finished the fight pretty close to the water, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
So.
Incapacitated the bird. It just...
Beginning to make your way back. Probably to your mind, not much thought in the world to the state of anyone else, or is this a hurry back to the ship with great intensity because, oh god, there was a second one of them?
Yeah, that's absolutely the vibe. It's like, the last that I was there before dimension dooring away was like, okay, we think we have these handled, but like, I'm getting over there to make sure.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
fantastic.
Threnos is full head on a swivel mode.
Hard to see, though the lights of the ship do make it easier to make your way back towards the Ultros. It's just a matter of, seeing anything else beyond the general calls and shouts of a ship put to panic by an attack by two massive bird creatures. I hate when massive bird creatures attack my ship. Anyone else doing anything in this moment?
I think I'm just loading the ballista again. I'm making sure it's ready to go, just in case.
All right, the general stillness around you not bringing any comfort. Just continue to keep a lookout.
Yep, just in case,
All right.
because we thought there was one, there was two, and I bet you there could be a three.
All right. In that case, still waiting to hear from an Eliana and Fira if there's any plans from y'all.
Tefera will be shouting words of support and encouragement to Borghild.
What are those words of support and encouragement? Because you just saw her jump off the boat.
Yeah, I mean, I assume I'm seeing her head in the general direction in which I watched a bird snatch Nessa up, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
Is this a rah-rah
well-
sis boom ba moment, or is it maybe like a, pushing back, farther?
Yeah, it's more like, bro, your back muscles look so sick right now. You're doing such a good job. Hey, don't forget, mouth to mouth works without a tongue. In case she needs that. I mean, I don't know how she's faring, so just trying to be supportive.
Weird day for lifeguards everywhere. Eliana?
Are there like essentially rope ladders, or is
yeah.
it just rope?
Yeah, there's some rope ladders that have been made to bring things up and down the ship.
Prepping that, and as well as like regular rope, because I'm sure Nessa can't use a rope ladder based on anatomy.
Yeah, it is pretty hard when most of you is a horse. Alright. Borkilt, why don't you make me another perception check, because the water is moving around, it's splashing in your face, it's salty, it's dark, it's wine dark, some might say, if they're cool and classically trained, and it's also super foggy.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20? Well, there goes
Little
my whole
slutty
suspension.
20.
I'm taking it away now.
No! You can't!
With the 20, you're able to spot that Nessa has just begun. You're picking your head up. You can't spot Nessa immediately, but then ducking your head down just deep enough below the waves and tolerating the salt water in your eyes, you're able to establish visual contact with the flailing of her armor. Thankfully, the bright petals that she likes to weave around her armor and the hair has made her briefly visible amongst the dark water and the cloudy day. If you'd like, you can reach it within your basic movement speed with your mariner's armor.
Then I'm gonna give her some cute little water.
All right, and magic pulses between both and surfaces, coughing and spewing water out from her lungs. Oh, that is gross. I should.
You can do it. Get yourself together. Also, can you bring me back with you? It was very hard to swim out here, and while my back muscles are confirmed to have looked great, I hate being in the water. So can I come with you?
Oh, totally, get on.
Perfect.
And the ship obviously been pulled to a halt. The crew called to alarm. I'll say at around the same time that our two sirens are making their way back. So is the centaur and rider. It takes some effort, but the crew does assist with Nessa getting back up onto the ship. Thankfully, Eliana's rope ladder and various other ropes help hoist. It's briefly embarrassing to have to haul a crewmate up like you would a bovine, but if it works, it works. And for the moment, we're all returned. And now the question, as always, is now what?
Everyone okay?
Two of them.
Two of them.
Wasn't okay. Shouldn't be two of them.
Well, you know what that means, right?
They probably fucked and had babies.
Very simple way, yes.
So there's more than two of them.
I'd be willing to bet, yeah.
Probably
Do we
check.
want to look? Yeah.
I would love to look, mainly because I'd love to see if there's possibly anyone else. Might be stranded on land nearby. Do we see land nearby? Do we take out our telescopes?
You know, it's funny. Telescopes don't make fog go away, but
the sun does, though.
yeah. Where is it? So, unfortunately, you can't get visuals on the island right away, though you are assured by Menistocus' approximations it should be very soon. Though with the... but within, I'd say, even a few minutes of sail, large jutting rocks cause Menistocus to call for a full stop. Noting that the way forward would be too dangerous for a ship the size of the Ultros. The likelihood of it ramming up against a jagged outcropping and the lack of materials immediately available, it's probably best you take the lifeboats. Lifeboat, the smaller vessel.
Dinghy.
Paddle, rowboats, dinghy. Yeah, you just get on the dinghy.
The dinghy.
Is that amenable? Do you encourage Menistocus to push on further?
No.
No. The Ultra seems like a boat that we need to take care of.
It'd be nice if you did. It's literally the only ship that could serve your purposes at the moment.
Yep.
Alden is
Has a
back up and
stopwatch, but
running again, right?
We don't need
Yeah.
to use it.
Nothing happened. Nothing bad happened to Alden. Didn't it?
Would I be able to take them flying up and surveying through their eyes to see if the island is visible above the fog cover?
Sure, though approximating that back to you would require some mathematical knowledge.
Ew. Okay, never mind.
You could absolutely go and confirm the existence of the island. It would just be like, okay, and now how do we navigate a series of difficult to see and work?
You know what?
around
I'm
rock?
brilliant. I would like to Pythagorean theorem just how far away this island is, sending Alden straight up to get a visual, triangulate it back to us.
Sure, yeah.
I'm brilliant beyond measure. My intelligence has a +0, but I am brilliant.
I mean, you tell Alden to fly 60 feet up into the air, Alden will fly 60 feet up in the air. You
Yeah,
say fly
I'll
another 30 feet up in the air, and Alden will do that. Like, you can...
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can piece it together.
I'm gonna do math.
Sure, make me a...
That's what I'm gonna do in my fantasy RPG.
Make me a intelligence check. With if you have a specialized skill of some kind, perhaps cartographer's tools or abacus. Yeah, well, you don't want that.
No, it's-
Abacus
You know
is
me
tough.
like pan flute? Like that wouldn't cover it?
You could play a jaunty tune. Well, no thoughts go through your head.
Playing a vapid character is fun until you have to do math. Alright, intelligence, here you go.
Curse this math in our dice rock game.
So I rolled a 5.
So you can see a large, singular, massive mountain surrounded by steep cliffs in the midst of this fog. What that tells you is there is an island nearby.
There's an island nearby, you guys.
Beyond that, you're kind of plumb out of luck here. It's not aiding in your navigation by any means, other than a general heading.
If we go that way, we'll probably be fine. Yay, rowing. That's our favorite part. Alright, everyone, let's get ready to flex your back muscles. Who would we like to take with us in this lifeboat?
Is an excellent question.
The
Because-
muscle boys.
We're leaving Nessa behind so she can recover from her trauma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I think some of the muscle boys got hit, though.
Depends who you define as muscle boys. But no. Probably not. No one took damage in
Yeah.
regards to the musclies.
They're shooting the blue
Vanessa,
state.
she's beautiful, muscly.
Ish.
If she's not, I'm gonna be
You're gonna be mad that
that the
somebody.
people who wrote this game did not write her as a muscle mommy. Because in
She's
my
a,
brain, she
she's
is.
a teenager. She does have 18 strength, but like
Hell yeah. Get it,
she's
girl.
clearly not like muscly. That's the horse. Spends all day doing drugs and hunting. That's not exactly the weightlifting regimen.
I think she's muscly.
I mean,
Anyway, it is,
Ohio's the home of the Arnold Classic.
Anyway,
and
you
I
guys are
watched
gonna
a
go
lot of
in
people this weekend do a
and-
lot of things.
You're gonna go
Oh, yeah.
in
Arnold Classic
and
is-
you are bringing Whomst with you. Because Muscle Boy tells me nothing.
We should take.
Does that mean
Bulldog.
Pythor? Because he's a muscle boy.
True, we could take Pythor.
But he tends to be moral support in trips like this.
What if I could use moral support right now?
Get plenty of moral
Is that what you
support
call
from
it?
Pythor.
You can't just moral support your way up a mountain.
You wanna bet? fucking do it.
Listen,
Okay,
keep that for your bunk. But anyway,
like why not bring Pythor though? He could.
He's a
I mean,
little
you
god
can.
of strength, and we have to go mountain climbing.
Yeah.
Makes sense. He should be able to help us climb a mountain.
I might be able to parkour my way up this whole ass mountain because of who I am and my character build. You guys are not.
Okay.
I'll just
Pythor,
fly up the mountain.
Bulldog.
Bullbug. I think it'd be better not to take centaurs this time around.
yeah, this
At
isn't
all.
Yeah, they're not
Skyrim.
like
we
those.
can't do the like.
rowboat.
Yeah.
This seems like a bad combo. Do we want to bring Steros? The chain king?
God.
Probably not.
It's gonna be really creepy in the fog. I just want
He has a lot of
Very
fingers for holding.
Don't say that out loud.
He's a good rock climber. He's got 10 fingers on each hand. That's twice the amount of fingers you normally have for
We
climbing.
know you meant
Grip
about
strength right there.
holding
I almost
hands.
said I have 10 fingers on each hand too. Can't count. Can't
Me
count.
too, bruh.
Oh wait, yeah.
Oh my
No,
god.
no, comrade, no.
Only,
Okay.
only chat
Anyway.
can see what you posted.
there's a curse
That's
gift.
so
Anyway,
cursed.
Yeah,
we have-
Cancel
yep,
Comrade
Are we bringing-
2025.
are we bringing Steros?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
All
it.
right.
God, that's so funny.
Anyone else? Or the dragons making a journey?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. Is this one of the places that Oath would be interested in?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's taking the other boat.
The other boat. We have more than
You have 2.
how many dinghies
We
will
have
we?
2 boats, and we're gonna have to
We could
split
have had
between them.
3 if we just took my boat from those other
Yeah.
people.
There's a
Your
ship.
boat. Yeah, one thing is ship, and second thing, the Ultros is actually magically protected through dark pacts from the magic, from the powers of Sidon. Your boat would have been immediately capsized if you were on it.
It already has been. I've been fine.
It would have been recapsized.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'm really upset by this gift.
Anyway,
Steros, Pythor, us.
Is that Bobug?
Bulbug.
Yeah, Bulbug's there. All right.
That's 10 of us on an adventure.
Do we want to bring our beautiful lady of songs with us in case shit goes awry and we need someone who can transport a message real quick?
I can already do
You're
that.
bringing Calliope, and you have Eliana who can message.
Okay. Never mind.
Can't believe it. Calliope's not beautiful lady of songs.
Kira can teleport real fast according to the notes about her, and she can go boop 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 wherever she wants. I was just rather than wasting our spell slots, which are very precious to us. What do
I think that's a good group. Shall we?
Yeah.
All right. So, loading into the boats, the rocks and reefs here are difficult to spot and even more difficult to navigate. And with that in mind, I will need whoever is guiding and leading these teams, one on each boat, assuming you're splitting it and not overloading one of these poor dinghies, to make a survival check.
I can be on one. I've got a +9 to survival.
Barely surviving without putting other people in my hands, so I'll skip that one.
I can do it. I have a +1.
5.
I have
Or
a
you can
+1
do it.
too, but I'm not taking the dice.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
That went from a 19
Oh.
to a 1.
Yikes.
Yeah, I could have helped.
Oh god.
Oh no, we're gonna get so lost.
Perfect!
So, Tefira leading one boat, Borghild leading the other. You begin navigating your way, quiet rowing. And if you could just decide amongst yourselves which boat you're on, and mind you don't obviously attempt to split it, you quickly lose sight of the Ultros and each other, and have not gained any sense of getting closer to an island.
Hey, Devera, are you sure we're going the right way?
Not entirely.
Eliana,
okay.
Not
where did the other
completely.
boat go?
The fog is clouding, my vision. I can't see where they went.
Calliope, did you see where the others went?
No, this isn't working out. I think we need give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to cast Control Weather to try to clear this up.
Absolutely.
Okay. It's a 10-minute casting time, so I guess we're
Okay.
just gonna...
You're on that boat. Which boat are you on when you're casting this?
Bro, I don't know.
Gotta pick one.
What,
you Team
who are
Diff
the
or Team
boat
Borg?
leaders again?
Team Diff or Team Borg?
Me or Chrissy?
Oh no.
Choose at your own
Who do you
peril.
love more?
And whoever you choose is
Ooh.
coming along
Okay,
behind.
I'm flipping a coin. One is gonna be Borghild and two is gonna be Tefera. I'm rolling the dice.
Hmm.
Oh my god, roll 20. What is going on? Hello?
Are you drunk?
It just
Let me roll 20,
it's
not
just
you.
on rolling the dice. Okay. We're gonna go to physical dice then, because
Well,
apparently
see if
roll
I'm
20 has
getting
just
drunk.
broken. Oh, there we go, 2! Alright, so that's Tefera.
Okay, so Devera boat is slowly being told to stop and is going to clear up the weather. Borghild boat, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You've lost sight of everyone you knew and care about.
Okay, Alden, we can't see anything. Can you go back up and we try to triangulate this again back to that island? I'm gonna try to go back up into Alden's eyes and do math again.
Here, I got something that'll help in a general
thank you.
sense. General sense.
Thank you.
General sense.
I will use locate object for the dinghy because you gave this to us.
Locate object, you're finding the other boat.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You are able to get a sense of where they are.
Yep. And are they in motion?
No, they are holding.
Okay, let's try to go back to their boat. We'll pointed in that direction.
Just pointed in that. Right?
I will still need a survival check to navigate the rocks and reefs.
Cool. You can do it. You can do it, computer.
Oh, is it being weird for you too? There you go.
16. That was not the first roll, but that will be the roll that goes through, I guess.
Also, Borghild, you'll get 15 temp HP. Yeah, 15 temp HP.
Oh, hell yeah.
By me using a divination spell, you get the blessing of my foresight. So,
All right. Yeah, you're able to very carefully and slowly navigate your way back to the other boat.
Can Pythor be on our boat?
Sure.
That'll get us there faster.
do you have your exit buddy?
Do you have your
But yeah, you arrive. You those of you as Calliope prepares to cast control weather. The other dinghy makes its way towards y'all, and you're all together. Once again, as I assume, we wait until the spell procs. And then, I assume you just want it to be a clear day.
Yeah.
Then I will move y'all over to here.
Like, I think technically, like, the levels it goes, it's like, I can take it to light clouds next, and then it's another 10 minutes to do clear, but, like...
Light clouds will be fine.
Yeah, it's like, it would still be visible either way, so yeah. Tomato.
A big, rocky jut shoots up into the sky.
That's it. That's the whole island.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot easier to navigate, though it's still treacherous with a lot of the rocks and reefs as you approach closer. So if I get one more survival check from our boat leaders.
Can I maybe help?
Sure.
Just
Be driving. Yes.
Like, a little bit to the right. Watch that. Oof. 11.
Leona, please
am
help us.
just like, yeah,
Borghild's
I know what
just
I know what I'm
casually
doing.
stroking Pythor's muscular arm or something, which
She's
is supposed to be
distracted.
helping.
Stroking with the paddle. Thank you. I am doing my part.
Like Borghild is just kind of like that got like that rubbernecking with
What
Pythor.
is the purpose of having a +9 if you can't roll above a 3?
No, you can't roll above a 2.
Place is stupid. Let me go home.
It's fine, TM.
With a pair of 11s, with a much clearer way in, you manage to get by with only a few small scrapes and dings into the dinghies. It'll probably take a little bit just to make sure they're properly seaworthy to survive the way back. But you're pretty confident as that you can at the very least make it to shore. The terrain here is windy, a feeling of the imposing nature of this mountain dwarfs you all, as it dawns on you quickly that the only way up is climbing. This is no gradual rise, there is no nice sort of path you can jump between, no carved stairs. Unmarked, straight up free climb.
So I'm assuming none of the rest of you have a climb speed.
No, I do have fly speed, though.
I have a fly speed. You don't want to see me try to climb that.
I technically can fly as well.
all of you fly?
Can anyone not fly?
I can't fly.
I believe Defera also had a point to the face.
Oh, I thought Defera had fly.
I can fly.
Yeah,
Oh.
Defera can fly.
I can fly.
Well, would you point
I'm good
yourself
at
when you
flying.
said, can anyone not fly?
I can fly.
Well, everyone said, "Can everybody fly?" And pointed at me as like, "Yes, I can."
Oh, wait a minute. I might be able to summon something that can fly, though. Hold on, this is important.
Yeah, but at this point, I think we can just carry those that are left.
I mean, I can climb just as fast as I can walk.
As a reminder, you brought the big beefy boys.
Exactly. It's like, we can't carry Bulldog.
No, but Defera can cast fly.
Mm.
So if the big beefy boys fly, then, I mean, you can just carry
Is
the
fly
boat.
a concentration spell, or is that one of those that you can just go boop, boop, boop?
It's a concentration spell.
Oh, that'd be so funny. Oh, that'd be so fucking funny.
I want to share that with the class.
No.
I'd rather not know what the DM is thinking about killing us with.
No.
But yeah, that makes sense. Casting fly on the big boys and then someone carrying us, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
tell
as
me the
long as
logistics
you're
of
fine with
this.
that plan.
Okay,
Your
how
spell.
many people can have fly cast on them?
One, but I've got 2 spell slots.
Oh, yeah, but if you cast it on Pythor, I mean, I imagine he can carry just about anybody we need him to. Wait, Pythor, can you fly?
No.
Pythor, can you climb up the side of mountains pretty easily?
Probably.
Because we can be on team climb.
Last time we broke into teams, it didn't work out so great for anybody.
Yeah, but we're not so much breaking into teams as, parallel climbing.
All right.
They're just gonna watch your feat of strength as you climb.
Tony just
Speaking-
clarified in the chat that I can cast it for 2. Which,
Mm-hmm.
Tony,
Yeah, it was like,
just
otherwise,
just
it's like,
say
I
it
don't
out loud.
Yeah.
Because the likelihood of me saying that was very slim today. I happened to pull up my Discord and I was like, oh, okay, good. So feel free to fix it if I say something wrong. I won't be offended. It is for 2 people if I cast it at 5th level.
Okay.
3 people. Oh no. Yeah, 3 people.
3 people. Thank you, Tony.
3rd, 4th, 5th.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that would handle Bullbug, Steros, and Pythor then. So that's the ones that we're worried about. So I think that'll work. And then whoever needs to be carried by any of the muscly boys, that should work.
Seems like a good plan. And all we have to do is make sure absolutely nothing happens to Defera to drop concentration. So, or ring of beefy flyers around Defera as we make our way up.
Okay, so tell me the logistics here.
Okay, what's the way that will most subvert the giggly plan you had earlier?
No.
Okay, that's the way we're doing it.
Cool.
I don't know. Y'all that can't fly, pick a person. It's like the 2 of us that can fly are just gonna go up. So pick a person.
Calliope and Threnos just go, sort yourselves and fly up.
I mean, like, that's the thing. I'm not gonna tell anyone. No, you
I can't
must
carry
be
anybody.
carried by Pythor. Like,
I
that's
can't
so
carry
weird.
anyone.
No, I mean, like, I might be able to. but,
You
like,
sit on Pythor's right bicep, and you sit on Pythor's left bicep.
I can climb.
I mean,
My climb speed is equal to my walking speed, which I think is the same as your guys' fly speed. It might
Okay.
even be faster.
So it leaves us down to 3 people that
Yep.
potentially need carrying.
I think the important thing is we are making a conscious effort to defend Defira from all threats, foreign and domestic.
Okay, so which of the 3 carrier people do you think that would be best served by?
I mean, I think that we're on outer perimeter and they're on inner perimeter, and we're just gonna orbit Defira.
Again, this is a lot of words without specifics. I think Turk wants
Yeah,
a specific,
I don't know
which
what
person is
specifics-
going with
I need
which person.
I need to make a battle map. So if I could get names and play, if people would say words, that would be awesome.
Why do you need to make a battle map? Like, why can't this just be an easy
Because
day
the
in the park?
problem might happen.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right. So logistically, Calliope, you and I, each 30 feet away, circling around everybody. The next ring, 15 feet away from Defira, circling. Oh wait, Defira, you don't. Yeah, it's yourself plus. And Defira, you rising like some kind of statuesque figure in the center, arms above, in a beam of sunlight through the middle.
Just asking mostly because I thought it was 3 people altogether, not me plus 3 people.
It's 3 people altogether.
So it would have to be the 3 big guys, mostly the ones without human hind legs first. And then I would probably be the easiest to be a rider of said person flying.
Okay. So which one are you riding?
I will ride Steros,
Okay.
the Jan
Makes
King.
sense.
He's
Eliana,
got a lot of fingers.
where are you riding?
Jesus Christ. Oh God, I hate my brain so much. I hate it
It's
so
a
much.
completely innocent question.
I understand that. I do understand that, like, the adult half of my brain understands that. The other that is like super bad and awful. It's just like, anyway, I will hang out with Bullbug.
Cool.
And that's Oath has to be with Pythor then.
No, I'll
No,
stay
we
on
can
the
make
ground.
Oath climb.
I'll be staying on the
Would you
ground.
come
Thank you.
then?
No.
What did you show up? No, you're coming with us, or
Oh,
you're
is
going
Leo
back to the
getting up?
boat.
This is Leo also coming up with. Can you fly, Leo?
That's right.
Oh, I'm flying.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, and so like I can float around Defera and Jenkins to keep them safe, just in case.
Okay. I am doing my best to approximate the vibes. Yeah, no, Oath, no, I need to look for something here amongst the debris and wreckage. Tell you what, actually I will take that up. Thank you, Pythor, and, we'll get on board. Anyway, there was a way to climb that would be required here, but since everyone is like super duper decked out, then like no worries about it. You begin making your way up. Excuse me. Up this mountain, and the path is treacherous but not difficult, as most of you are airborne, and, well, there's not much that needs to be handled there. It's the incoming smell of debris and rotted wood and well, blood, for lack of a better word, is the first term that you're getting somewhat close to the top. The other thing that warns you is the fact that there is now a large circling mess of large creatures that's not as large as a rock, but still sufficiently large, about the size of a person, perhaps looking almost like deer with wings that begin to swirl and giving strange cries. Have you ever heard a deer scream? With full canine teeth. It's like that. And so I'm going to take y'all over here and have y'all roll initiative.
Oh, hell?
Oh, it's these things.
You're not supposed to give deer sharp teeth unless it's an apocalypse.
I don't
Or
want
like
it.
a nuclear weird thing.
Here's my token.
It's fine. Oh, wait. Let me get the turn order. There it is. All right, cool.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah. There you go.
Dislike button. Pressing it every time.
It's fine. Come on. They're sweet.
They're
Oh, yeah.
actually the exact opposite.
It sounds like an opinion.
It sounds like objective fact.
If while y'all are making initiative checks and you'd like to make a... just gonna mark this as the important one so I don't delete it.
Important.
If you'd like to make a nature check or arcana check to figure out what the hell these things are,
Yeah,
please.
sure. Ooh, hey, 23.
These are peritons.
Mm-hmm.
Monstrous carnivores feed on any creature, though it has a distinct preference for humanoids, especially elves, half-elves, and humans, which is very convenient considering that y'all rolled up here.
There's only one elf and 2 humans.
3 humans.
Oh shit, that's right.
With the body and wings of a bird of prey and the head of a stag, with a rather humanoid face. It's, well, they like to eat a lot, and they need the heart of a freshly killed humanoid in order to be part of its reproductive cycle. Anyway, they're really hungry, and assuming everyone's rolled in on the initiative tracker, everyone who can be, we'll just have Pythor and Oath. We'll assume anyone comes close to them, that Pythor will shield Oath with his big muscly body, and being a god, certain constitution benefits apply. Anyway, for this thing, there is no left to right, there is just up and down. Please keep that in mind. Anyway, Steros, it is your turn.
Okay. Steros is going to mumble to himself, and I quietly in his ear about this thing being so strong. Best. I'm gonna take some shots with his eye.
Yes.
I think.
With death.
Okay. Well, all right. He's just gonna do like one at each of these guys. You know, like just bing, bop.
Your pings didn't come through for me. I'm sorry.
Doot, doot,
Oh,
doot. Oh,
there's the one.
there they go. All right, there they.
2,
Okay.
and 3. All right, cool. Got it.
Mm.
Roll me some hits. 11 unfortunately won't do it. 16 absolutely will though, and a 19 will as well. All right, 8 fire on the first one. Doesn't enjoy that at all. And 9 from the second. Both of these blast one and it gets out of the way quickly enough, but the other two are not so lucky as they leave their nests and begin descending. Anything else, Mysteros? With the ability to fly, you do have movement, of course.
No. I think he's just gonna stay right here with me cradled in his arms.
Oh, how sweet. All right, the animals are hungry, and they like to eat. So this one is going to move down here, and strike at Calliope.
Okay.
So, here is a attack with its beak or its mouth and its talons. That's a 19 and an 18 respectively.
Ooh, yeah, those will hit.
Okay, so the first one is going to be 5 plus, and then I have to do this because of its dive attack, 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
The second will be an additional 5.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's all
Important
their
question before something dives and tries to bite me. Did we at least get a short rest since the last fight?
Didn't sound like it.
I don't think we did.
Cool.
So guess who's gonna get a visitor? We'll see.
Somebody
how this
try
goes.
and catch me here in a second.
2 attacks rolling in, a 15 and a natural 20.
Somebody get ready to catch me. I'm not
you'll be
kidding.
fine. You'll be
Does it-
fine.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So thankfully the extra damage roll doesn't come on the natural 20, but that will still be Jiminy Christmas. 18 points of piercing damage.
Sure. I mean, theoretically, the crit won't kill me.
There's 12 more where that came from.
Well,
I
on top
will-
of that,
Yes. So that was the crit is its gore attack where it hits you with the mouth, and then the 12 is from claws as it snatches at you.
I'm about to fall unconscious.
I
Well-
will, at that, use my cool reaction that I have. As I have done before. Which is my visions of danger. I can move up to my speed. I won't, because I'm not foolish.
Okay.
But he is within. I can cast one beneficial spell that targets only Thrynos. And we'll make it a 3rd level healing word. So he can't say shit about not getting healed.
Well, roll your heals, and I'll keep up the attacks.
So you're gonna get
Ooh.
28 HPs.
Damn.
Puts me at 28 hit points as I blink unconscious for a moment.
Let's go there. And this one, fortunately, can't get there in time, so is going to move down here, and then double move to there. And this one will follow a similar route. Defera, you're up next. Be ready in a second. Yeah, gonna do that. Defera, you're up.
Yeah. She's just gonna go ahead and gonna start blasting. And I think she's yeah, exactly that one. She's gonna do she's gonna watch Theros. I don't know now that you have to aim for the same people who he aimed for. So I'm guessing this one and this one and
Not
this
quite. It was this one.
Oh, okay, just kidding.
It was the one with the red dot on it, and then this one and that one.
Okay, so those ones. So she'll do the one with the red dot and this one. Because she can only do 2.
Okay, sounds good. A 20 will absolutely hit, and a 21 will as well. So please roll me some damage.
Sweet.
All right, we're looking at 10 and 14. Absolutely, the magic bolts and blasts. Does it look any different now that you have a different style of patron?
I would say it looks much less sickly. And a little bit more bright.
Absolutely. The pure, almost silvery glow blasts this one. The first one you hit, it's the first time this is taking damage, and it recovers just in time to get back up in Thranos' face. The other one that is getting to Borghild already has been hit and is looking rough already. If there's anything else from your turn, any movement you'd like to make? I'll have Calliope next.
I
Oh, go for it.
would like to snuggle closer into Steros' chest, that's all. Out of pure anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
All right. Calliope.
All right. Yeah, bonus action. I'll look to Defera and say, "We've got you. They won't be able to get to you." Give you a bardic inspiration. And then, and what do these Peritons sound like?
Oh gosh. I can't probably describe this correctly, but somewhere between a death whistle and a like an Aztec death whistle and a crow, but like a really sickly crow.
Okay.
Like a human scream.
Yeah. Above all of that cacophony, everybody is going to hear a much higher pitched whistle as Calliope brandishes her longsword and is going to cast Steelwind Strike. I have 4 of these guys within range of me. I can go up to 5, but he's out of range. So I'm gonna do these 4 attacks, 1 against each.
Okay.
Oh, 12. I don't know if that's gonna hit.
Not on the first one.
Okay. That's fine.
24
is
absolutely.
probably gonna hit.
Mm-hmm. 19,
19 's probably gonna
absolutely.
hit.
Keeping it up.
Hello? D&D Beyond. There we go. Okay.
Second 24, I can confirm, will hit. So you got the 3 to the 2 around you and the 1 to the left, I assume.
Okay, yeah, sure. That'll work. And so that is, for each of those hits, 6d10 force damage.
Okay.
26 to the first. 39 to the second.
45.
More!
So, with a unsheathing your sword and with a single shrieking cry, Calliope disappears into the streaks of the wind as gusts batter and blow, slicing as I assume, Calliope, you reappear and resheath your sword as blood explodes from several severe cuts.
Mm-hmm. Yes, just living my best Hades life, honestly. That is absolutely the vibe. And then another thing that I can do as part of this is teleport within 5 feet of any of the ones I hit or missed.
Right.
So where do I want to move though? I think, yeah, I'm gonna move to this side right here and be like in between these things in Nefera.
How dare you?
How dare I? But yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Thranos, you're up. Beat that. Goddamn.
Thranos will fly to this side of this one.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
take out his
no.
staff of thunder and lightning,
Oh no.
and send a lightning bolt through these three.
Is it a straight line or is it a cone? Yeah, or
It's
like
a 5
beam?
foot. It's a 5 foot line.
Wouldn't the 5 feet? Oh.
Isn't that one square? Or is like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Wouldn't one square be 5 feet? So.
Split it in the middle there, right along that
Yeah.
line.
Yeah. See.
Tickle their chains.
Are we constrained by the battle grid, or is our imagination free to shift 2.5 feet south prior
put
to
yourself at
releasing
alt.
death?
Pick yourself up with that alt button and put yourself in the middle. Yeah, baby.
I'm fine with this. I just want it known that I decided I was fine with this.
Oh, okay.
No, it's fine. That's a natural 20 on the first one.
Sure.
And then a 12 and a 10.
Okay, the 12 and the 10 both fail.
This isn't just a regular periton. It's Perry the periton.
So that is 96. That's a lot of twos. That's 23. 12 on the one that passed.
Okay.
11 on the one that
Those
passed.
two are not going to survive as a massive thunderbolt crashes through the upper atmosphere from the wand. Not much left surviving as crisp periton crashes to the rocks below. Anything else from you, Thranos?
I'll circle this one until my speed runs out.
Okay, sounds good. Borghild, you're up, and I have good news. These are monstrosities.
Perfect. You know exactly what I would ask. Okay, I'm gonna climb myself up to here. Now, I can get to here. I'm gonna go to here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna yeet one discus right at this guy after I throw myself into a bit of a tizzy, a bit of a rage. I'll blast one of my Amazonian rage charges so that way I can have advantage on hitting this. So, okay. There we go. For the love of God, D&D Beyond, roll better.
24 to 28 absolutely will both hit this.
Well, I'm just doing one first to see if that takes it out.
Yeah, 20.
With
yeah, 28
9
will 9
plus my
will
rage
hit.
damage.
What's your rage damage?
I don't. Or wait, it is.
That's the full damage, or what you got?
It's just that. So that's the 9 damage.
Okay, it's still up.
Okay, then I'll throw my next one in.
All right, make me a hit. You can do it. It's got so little health left. A 28 absolutely will hit. If you want to fish for a crit, no, but you're gonna go higher with a 30. Jeez Louise.
Roll it, please. Click the button 3 times. We'll see if it.
It's all good. I can tell you right now, this periton is dead. Like disco.
I'll run a little bit more. That's all I can.
I love the visual of you like one hand on the mountain throwing
Just
something.
moving like
That's why I
effortlessly,
got
like
onto the staircase,
Spider-Man.
because I assumed I would need to be standing.
It's not actually a staircase.
Well, it looks like one, Turk!
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, I couldn't custom make a map for you for every occasion.
That
Forgive
sounds like
me
a
this
you
time.
problem. I see stairs.
I implore you to use your imagination in this game. Of imagination.
Absolutely not.
Anyway, you holding one hand on, chuck a chakram down. It bounces back, and using that momentum, you haul it back again, and this periton crashes to the ground, removing itself from combat, but not off the map because I need it for initiative tracking. Anyway, Leo, you're up. There's one more.
Awesome. I'm just gonna fly up to it and whack it.
All right, soaring into battle. Dun, 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 dun.
There we go. 24 to hit.
Absolutely.
We'll do 12 damage.
Okay. That's the first time that one's been hit as you slice across it. 16 also will connect.
Sweet. And then the damage. 9.
For another 9. Still standing, but definitely hurting.
Dang it.
I don't know, you
That's my turn.
could smite it. Alright, in that case, it's Bulbug.
Bulbug will fly over.
Sure.
Eliana, should you control Bulbug since Bulbug is carrying you?
What I was thinking.
That's fine.
Um,
Get used to controlling my Minotaur, man.
oh, sorry, you lost your dude when you decided to fly on your own.
Strong, independent Siren. I don't need no Minotaur.
He is actually good to keep his current distance.
Alright. In that case, I assume Eliana?
Yeah, make a wisdom save.
Oh, God. Okay. 6.
That's just not good enough. Take 14 necrotic damage.
I don't want to. That's
I didn't
gonna
ask.
kill it.
Or no.
Our bestie.
As I assume you toll the dead, or
I definitely toll the dead.
the resounding ring of final funeral chime, that Periton kind of just crumples and falls. You are left unmolested on your way up the rest of the mountain. But I think there, as the quiet of the battle overtakes you and the summit appears in view, where we are going to take our first little break. So, if you're not already familiar, this is the part of the show where we take care of our liquids, and I suggest you do the same, because your liquids are important, and you are also important. That all being said, please keep it locked here, because we will be back shortly. But in the meantime, like I said, take care of yourselves, take care of your liquids, and appreciate y'all showing up as you have. So yeah, that said, Michelle, if you please take us a break. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you handled everything perfectly. We're going to jump right back in where we left off as our crew ascends the Aerie of the Rock. I'd like to focus in on a moment on Borg Hill. We haven't really looked at Borg Hill in a little bit since last combat round. And Borg Hill, what are you expecting to find here?
Literally maybe any sign that a person survived from our shipwreck when we came to this hellscape of a land in search of good land for crops and other things.
Didn't a person survive?
I survived, but
That's
I'm
it.
hoping
Are
that
you
more
a
than
person?
more than this one.
Do you really expect?
Members.
Do you really expect after all this time, where you've been sitting in the lap of luxury on Themis, training and acquainting yourself with the world, that your crew has otherwise been so lucky?
I mean, I survived being turned to stone, and woke up on a boat. So, you know, there's like is it on a very large scale. There's like this much that like maybe others could have maybe.
Are you is Borghild holding that that faith and curiosity and not curiosity, positivity, or
Yes. She needs to believe that other people survived. Otherwise, it's gonna get very depressing.
yeah? What if you're wrong?
Yeah. So we're just not gonna think about that. Toxic
How-
positivity.
How long can you keep that out?
As long as it takes.
How long? Is
I'll
that?
just die.
Right. Let's get out of Borghild's head. It's very bad in here.
What?
Continuing the climb up, you eventually reach what appears to be a massive nest, built amongst wreckage and from splintered tree trunks and ship masts, splattered with bird droppings, some of which seem to hide salvage from destroyed ships. As soon as who's cresting the top first here?
Going fast as fuck, boy. I am climbing as fast as I can, which I think is actually 5 feet faster than the flyers can fly.
That's actually true.
Okay.
I've got the sexiest back muscles you've ever seen.
But apparently are tired after a 200-meter swim.
I can do it. It's not that my muscles were tired, it's that I'm scared of drowning. Drowning is the worst thing that can happen.
Okay. Anyway, you pull yourself up and stand tall at the edge of this nest. It will be an easier climb down with the debris and wreckage and more cut stone. But 6 large heads all turn and look at you and just begin cawing. They are about the size of bullbug, and they all rush over on tiny for them, but massive for you legs, to the edge of the nest and begin chomping in your direction. They don't seem to be confident enough to leave the nest area, and most of the goodies seem to be around and about. But, yeah.
Excuse you. I do not need to be put into this ethical dilemma.
Babies.
Because there's only one thing we can really do. Because my mother and father dearest are no longer here. So...
They're not, like, children. They're fledgling, you know.
Big angry monster birds.
Yeah. But suffice to say, you don't have to interact with them.
It's true.
Around their nest, are there any, like, bones or armor or things left behind
yeah.
them?
A shit ton.
I'm just gonna gently peruse to see if there's anything that looks familiar.
Sure, you can make your way down as the rest of the group begins cresting and sees this whole bit of thing and begin looting.
This is unpleasant.
That's one way of putting it. That's a lot of bones. Try to avoid the babies. Does anyone know if they'll be fine? Now that they don't have parents throwing up in their mouths?
I don't think their fate is... I mean, they grow up to be giant boat-destroying animals.
You can make me nature checks if you're truly curious about where they are, I guess, in their growth, their maturation.
Maturation.
What's a 3?
Oh, 21.
Well, Borghild, these are obviously actually small dragons. No, I'm joking. You have no idea. But, Calliope, you know they're far enough along that they're not gonna, like, not survive. They might eat one of them, So, like, they might self-cannibalize a bit, given that rocks are, like, just apex predators who are normally super territorial and will
They're
kind of just
also
eat whatever
birds.
they want, and birds.
They
so,
just
like,
do that.
yeah, but, like, they're at a point where they don't need the regurgitation. They are just getting fresh prey dropped to them, basically, at this point. They just need to muster the courage to fly away and terrorize the countryside. Like,
Yeah,
the baby
I
feathers
communicate
are-
that to the rest of the group. You know, if they weren't so aggressive, they would almost be cute.
Do we think they could be swayed to work with Aerie or Sidon?
I don't think they can be reasoned with by really anyone. I would love to see them try, but I don't think so.
I cast
Save us a
detect
fight.
philosophy on the birds.
They only know one thing, and that is aggression.
Yeah.
They
pretty
know
much what
no gods. They do not
Yeah.
obey.
I would say with a 24, you can say that, like, rocks are intelligent enough for predators, but in the same way that an animal is intelligent. Not like it's an intelligence of 3, I think, max. So,
Yeah,
like,
something like that. It does not form alliances
yeah.
with higher forces.
It is a wild animal that was nesting here, and it seems that was something that Sidon and Lutheria allowed to happen because it was good for picking up the people who came through the Veil and killing them. Anyway, Oath is also amongst the wreckage. Anyone else just hanging up on the ridge, getting into the nitty-gritty?
I mean, taking a look around, lots of bones, lots of wreckage, lots of bits and pieces of ships. Make a perception check to see if I see anything of particular note. Maybe?
Sure, why not? In the meantime, let me,
Oh. Sometimes.
Let me select some things and gonna have to post this in here just so y'all can see. Cause guess what? Picking around the various things, you find some stuff. It takes a little bit of time, about an hour, to pick through and pick it all together, but nothing really jumps out at you, Threnos, in particular. Bortle, if you want to make me a perception check, because you're looking for something specific. Anyone else, if they want to keep an eye out.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
If you want to look for anything specific as well, you can also roll a perception check and let me know what it is. So, with that, Borghild, you spot in what appears to be almost a nest beneath the nest. A kind of shanty hovel has been built. No fire, no cooking implements, just a variety of detritus and debris that seems to have formed a kind of lean-to beneath the nest.
Oh, I'm crawling in.
As soon as you get down and block the light from the hole, you hear a distressingly dry. No! Back! Oh, you want to take me? But you notice that this is not in the language of this land, but rather of your own.
In return, I'll just say, would you like some water?
Who are you? Who are you?
I'm just gonna keep crawling in until I can see their face.
No, you have a stack of what you hope is just dirt chucked at you.
swear to God, if you throw shit in my mouth right now, I am going to let
Dark! Dark! Vision! Fiend! Monster!
I'm gonna just throw some water from a little water pouch in their face.
Flashing their face.
What is it? Who are you? Please, no more!
It's Borghild?
You see a absolutely raggedy, decrepit, like atrophied person.
I lost my mind. It is perfect. A final torture.
You still somehow recognize Ivar.
I'm just gonna crawl in after him. And just give him some forehead kisses until he calms down. Or until he hits me. Whichever
He
comes first.
Absolutely will try to hit you as you try to get closer to him, because
Yeah.
he's pretty sure you're gonna eat him. And you'll make that abundantly
Bushy
clear.
face, not teeth face.
And he's just pounding against you, but the forces are very weak.
Oh my God, stop. Stop it.
Your vision said to hurt me. Borghild died in the wreck.
I thought Ivor died in the wreck.
Wish it were so. Hey, Captain. Ivar is still alive.
I'm just gonna hold him. Down here in his little hole in the ground.
He breathes ragged and jagged. You sense that, without much medical knowledge, you can tell that this guy has not had much to eat, drink, or time in the sun, relaxation that wasn't in perpetual fear of death in quite some time. You'd guess since your boat was lifted out of the ground and smote upon the rocks.
I'm gonna give him a good beer. I promise it's not poisonous. Everyone has assumed that this has been poisonous every time I've given it to them, but it's still the same good berries we had on the water.
He takes it and, even though you know how soft this is, he tries to kind of force it down.
That is better, Captain. But what are you doing here? Why are you in such strong spirits?
Strong spirits? I guess stronger than you spirits, yeah. Do you want to come out of this hole?
No.
And meet some people?
No! That's where I find you. Stay, we need to stay here, Captain. We need to stay here or they'll get you.
What if I told you the god of strength is right outside? And he can murder some babies if needed.
No. It's not the children I think of. The parents.
Oh, they're dead.
I have lost my mind.
Well, if you come outside, you can see some people who actually have, the blood of the parents on them. Still, because we actually haven't taken a bath yet or cleansed ourselves from that.
No.
Came straight here.
No. No, you're not going to trick me. I'm going to live.
In this?
I will not die.
Living in this hole in the ground is far worse than.
dying. Not like them. Screaming. Pulled apart. Food for the babies, I will not.
Obviously, those outside the hovel here have noticed that Borghild is not present amongst your search.
Yeah, after it's been like a couple of minutes, Calliope would probably go looking for her. We can't lose people.
You can make me a perception check.
Where are you? 21.
Yeah, you're able to spot a similar looking hovel.
Just like peek my little head in there.
You hear them conversing, but have no idea what the language is.
Have either of them seen me yet?
Ivod hasn't. I don't dictate what happens at Borghild.
I think if anything, it's probably like I sense that someone's coming down. And in Borghild's heart, she's kind of hoping it's Eliana, no offense, with like those restoration powers and that healing divine magic bullshit. But I think like you walk in just as soon as she's like, Ivar, you are leaving this place, or else I'm carrying you out of here.
And I don't understand the lick of it, which is so
You just hear Ivar's name being screamed.
Okay, that's probably a
just
name.
shaking
I know
this
nothing
man.
else about this language. Oh. Borghild, you found one of your crew.
Right. He doesn't want to leave his hole. And we need to get him out of this hole.
Is there something we can do to gain his trust?
I'm gonna walk up to him in this little hole, or crawl up to him, and just give him a very loving backhand to get him to snap out of it.
Well, he's knocked out.
Oh, shit.
Well, I guess
He-
that's one way to do it.
I'm gonna chew up a good berry and spit it in his mouth before picking him up and throwing him over my shoulder.
I don't know if you can be forced to Goodberry, but
Well, I'm gonna try.
Why not?
I get.
Why not, Dad?
It's like pilling a
Telling me to
dog.
play my fantasy game.
Rub it on his face until he wakes up.
Otherwise, I'll just start carrying him out and start screaming for Eliana.
Sure, yeah. I'd say it's probably best that you plop that in his mouth, and while it sits in his mouth, you begin carrying him out of the hovel.
Pathetic, I can do this.
He's still breathing, mind you, but, you know.
Alright, everyone, he's being annoying, thinking that I'm a mirage, but I'm a person, so we're gonna get him out of here.
Did you knock him out?
For now! But if you could please keep him alive, that would be great. He's not taking to, like, the good very being spit in his mouth.
I will.
Or Calliope, if you can help too, I don't know.
I will, for this current moment, cast Death Ward. At least for the next 8 hours, it will help protect against death. Is he, like, kind of judging between how old they are compared to how old Borghild is.
I mean, it'd be clearly an older guy, but the effects of lack of
Malnutrition is a hell of a...
malnutrition, it definitely looks older, if for nothing else other than was not stoned for several weeks. Surprisingly, yeah, dermatologists hate her. Figured out that petrification is the best way to lock in those.
Yeah, being stoned for a few weeks can really up your skincare.
Stop aging with this one simple trick.
Not to sound insensitive, is he the only one?
He was the only one in the hovel. Think? Were there others?
Nope.
He's the only one here right now.
How long he must have survived just getting by on scraps and the trauma. I wonder he's survived this long.
Yeah. If I think about it too much right now, I won't make it down the mountain, most likely. Kind of want to go throw up.
I mean, I'm sure it might be good to just go get it out of your system now.
Yeah. Just gonna go throw up by the nest. Babies. But not too close that they gobble me. Just in case they want some extra throw up.
There's plenty of room, and they don't eat throw up at this point. I remind you, they are.
I know you say that, but I just watched my dog eat his own throw up after he threw it out. So
yes, the large mythical creatures are the same as your dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
How close
That's
are
the
you
frame
getting
of
to the
reference
net?
I have for everything. So
How close are you getting to the net?
not very. I'm still chicken shit. I'm not gonna tempt fate.
Okay. Just curious.
No.
So yeah, those of you not immediately gathered, you can of course still be searching. This is a literal treasure trove of lost Thylean ships and vessels.
Is Oath looking for anything?
Oh yes, of course.
Of course.
Are you looking after Oath or the sick patient?
I'm looking over the disheveled, gaunt individual.
I was gonna say, yeah. The gaunt Norseman dropped on your feet. The Grimnirman, I guess, is more accurate, but
Technically, yes.
that being said, anyone else looking about, investigating?
Yeah, sure. I don't know if I would be looking for anything specific, but I'll look around.
I will
Sure.
do the same. DeFera will have more of a focus. Anything that looks related specifically to what she's seen as mementos of Borghild's boat and/or people.
Sure. We'll say a few of the brass and tapestries you find do bear a kind of resemblance to some of the clothing that Borghild has. I've just posted a second loot drop in your inventory. Those of you still hunting around, let's have Leah. Are you looking about?
Nothing in particular. So yeah, I'm just helping.
Perfect. The exact kind of person that would run into Oath in a situation. He appears to be looking over a large cylindrical ovoid object. almost kind of an oddly shaped tube that appears to be dropped with a large amount of sailcloth. And he's taking a tool to the side of it.
What'd you find there?
No. Apologies. I thought you were a bird. Oh, it's just something from my old... Could you actually hold this in place really quick? And he motions towards the thing he's trying to screw off.
Yeah, I hold it in place.
And perfect. Oh, so much easier when there are strong people around. You didn't think it'd be appropriate to ask the god of strength to literally help me carry my laundry list of things I need around. You do have laundry here, right? That wasn't an odd thing to say.
No, yeah. Yeah, there's stuff that needs to be washed.
Oh, very good, very good. Safe for a little bit longer. I'll probably want a team bring this down. I'll want a team bring this down. That being said, held up remarkably well with being torn apart by a storm and a giant bird. Benefits being entirely made of metal. Guess they weren't. It's not quite in the diet of rocks, is it?
I guess not.
Guess not. Not gonna try and be my friend? All the others are keen on it.
Oh. I thought that's what I was doing by helping you.
This is what I like about you, Leo. Not too many intrusive questions. Frankly, no questions at all. That's something someone can appreciate within my line of work.
Yeah, what you working on?
No, don't ruin it. I truly, just need you to carry this down and not think about it too hard, because the moment you start doing that, we start running into issues. Do you think you can do that? Do you think you can not think about things too hard?
Oh, it might be a struggle, but I think I can manage.
Oh, think about your girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
I find that's very helpful for clearing the mask mind. All right, one last, and then there's going to be quite a bit of weight on you, so I'll have to ask you to more gently let it fall than try to take it all on the shoulders, probably for the best. And with a kind of groaning bit of metal, something pops, and then you suddenly feel a giant shift of weight as this thing is released fully on your shoulders. You want to make me a strength athletics check?
$23.
Oh, you take this and manage to, like, softly lower it to the ground. It's too heavy for you to individually carry, but absolutely, you can handle it with a degree that, like, as long as you're in good control of it, you might be able to loft this around. It's just an awkward shape for you to personally, like, manage on your own. But you can guide it down with a good degree of safety. Right. Good. Now, do you want to stay here and not think about it, or do you want to run off and get strong people and not think about it?
I'll get strong people and not think about it.
Fantastic. I will keep working on a few other bits and bobs I might need for the thing that will help you all. Want that noted. And, thank you.
Hey, no problem. And then, yeah, Leo just, wanders off.
You just hear, like, clamoring metal, like leather on metal as you turn around briefly and just see Oath, like, scrambling into this mess and pulling at things. Anyone else doing anything in particular at this moment?
Hold an Ivar while we wait to go down the mountain.
I mean, with your climb speed, you could probably just rope him onto you and make your way down yourself.
That was going to be the next question. I was like, okay, how are we getting another person down here? Yeah,
Show me on the logistics map.
Exactly. Like, show me the fucking flow chart.
I can happily Bjorn Ivor to my body.
Okay.
Carry him down.
No,
He
I'm
is-
just imagining the cliffs of insanity from Princess Bride. He's like,
Egg.
he's just
It's-
taking
it's-
Vizzini's position.
It's the cliffs of insanity, but also at the same time after Wesley has come back from nearly dead. I guess spoilers for the best movie that's ever been created.
Oh,
and if you
stop.
haven't seen it, I don't know. Look, someone's gonna watch this and be so angry.
But
like,
also, I saw in that
their
picture
fault.
that there's just a bunch of stairs. So maybe I'll just take the stairs down.
Here we go again.
it's amazing how many dicks you can eat. Anyway, that being as it is, the rest of you, there is still a good amount of stuff here, probably enough. Let's say your search has been about like 2 hours, with probably one more go around if you'd like to make sure you picked everything clean.
I mean, we do keep finding stuff every time we go through.
It is literally just like items and bits of ship detritus and gold hoards and everything that could have been like sailing out and about on the ocean that might have even been passing through these lands. So going forward again, one more time.
Yeah, why not?
Literally, yeah.
Saw this in Traders last week. You're about to get fucked.
No. One final bit of searching around as the children chirp angrily and noisily above you all. But beyond that, you feel like you've picked this place pretty clean.
Before we leave, Tefera will walk over to Borghild and say, this is a lot to take in. Is there anything here to help your people rest easier, pass on, ascend? I'm not sure necessarily what your beliefs are, but is there anything we can do to make sure this is restful for them?
It feels pretty fucked up to set an entire mountaintop on fire, which would be the most ideal way for them to go, but I'm guessing while there are plenty of bones here, many of them probably. I know that if I think about it too much, I'm probably going to have a breakdown. So I'm trying to avoid that until we get at least back on the Ultros, where we have maybe a couple days to decompress.
Toby.
Toby smells Taco Bell remnants.
Sounds so good right now.
Oh, it was. But if I... want to make sure that Ivor's safe.
Sure,
Since there's
absolutely.
no one else in his hidey hole with them.
I mean, I don't want to sound like a psychopath, but if you want me to light this whole place on fire, I will. Or at least, like, the top part of it. Or whatever I guess will light as we're descending.
Well, the whole place is entirely flammable. It's all just dead roots and branches and shit.
Well, it was made from live trees and branches and chip masts and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of dead wood. Probably go up pretty quick. But I also feel like I don't know if that's my place in disrupting nature's balance either.
That's fair.
I also don't know whose attention that would draw if we just lit the beacon of Minas Tirith or whatever this mountain is called.
Oh, I read that book, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I read it
but
in
yeah.
Venice. It was pretty good.
No, but yeah.
It's just a book. It's a really good book.
Copy I read
Okay.
was called Tinus Mirith. It was
Totally
similar to
different.
something from somewhere else.
Okay. As long as, I mean, I know you're not okay with it. I'm not going to suggest that, but if that is your concern, that's the most important part. Let's make sure Ivar is good and safe.
Scared to get distracted again.
I mean, not to cause too many problems, but these are going to grow up to be monstrous boat-eating problems for everyone close to this mountain. There's
Yeah,
not
you're right.
another-
We should just kill
There's
him.
not another path for the
We should
monsters.
probably just kill him, actually.
Just want to make that very clear before we leave them to grow up and eat people on boats.
Yeah, when you put it that way, trying to think about me going home, avoiding them would be great. They weren't here, 2 months from now.
I mean, again, with the
Everyone here
earlier-
would appreciate it as I point to all of the remnants of the boats and hundreds of bodies scattered around what was just 2 of them.
I will also point out that from an earlier nature roll that we actually got last episode, rocks are incredibly territorial and isolationist by nature, so the likelihood of them all remaining in the same area is very low, and so they'll probably scatter to in this case, 6 winds to get away from each other when they reach adulthood, assuming they don't cannibalize one, and then they'll spread to the 5 winds. And in which case, my phrase will make normal sense.
We got it.
Up again. Not
So
here to.
maybe Tefera, actually, you're right. Maybe we should set this up. And then get away from here as fast as possible.
This could be the literal definition of lighting a fire under their ass. Like fly out of the nest.
Yeah, but I don't know that
I
we
just
really want
needed
them to
one
fly
reason,
out of the
right?
nest. I want them to stay in the nest.
I think it'll be
I don't
fine.
know, just from the nature check that we did, is like they just need the confidence, or I guess the fear to fly out.
So we're killing them?
I guess so, yeah.
Above
Prevent-
table, can we just set it on fire, say the problem's taken care of?
We aren't
Yeah,
gonna.
I'm
focus
chill
on
with
this.
that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
like, we don't need to
let's,
go into
let's stop
this.
hypothesizing and
I just don't want them to
philosophizing
jump
about
off
the
into the
rock.
wind.
They're
and then
not.
be
We're
like,
gonna-
"Okay, let's
Let's
cook
say
'em.
this takes care of it.
Get some wings.
Well, setting
Collect the
fire.
crap. Oh, Helm of Comprehending Languages is a really cool thing.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's a CR 5 to 10 loot table rolled 3 times. And normally there's a danger of like, oh no, the parents will come back, but like, y'all are good.
Yeah.
So I've given y'all everything. It's been a massive, lack of loot. Here's a lot of loot. If people are interested in the chat, I can post it, but like other than that, welcome to the chat room, apparently.
Welcome to
And,
the chat room.
And-
Oath, is any of this stuff useful to you?
Oh, just the things I got, and I've put a bit of tarp on, and I'm having them carry down. Because it needs to be carefully, please. As Pythor and Steros are like kind of canopying down some materials. Very exciting stuff. I was not sure it'd be, and as sold to pieces it is. Might be able to help just a little bit. Obviously not immediately, probably on our next excursion, depending on how long, of course. But everything works out. Could be a step in the right direction where I want to take things. question though, how many of your crew can normally breathe underwater? Oh, don't even bother answering. I'll just talk to the old Faffer Ildor. He'll throw something on and, anyway. Shall we head down the mountain?
I think it's definitely time.
Oh, seeing as you're sparking things up here, absolutely. And with the amount of people you have with the capability of flying and can literally spidey crawl faster than people can fly, there is not an issue getting down and away from this place. And back onto the rowboats, which, with a clear beacon, I will say, and a bit of confidence in your own abilities, are able to navigate back to the Ultros. Oh, wrong map. Boop. In which case, the question again remains: does your crew celebrate the successful venture with loot aplenty coming aboard? It hangs in the air. What next? Where to next?
We've nearly made our way to every island at this point.
Actually, let me pull you over to Constellation so you can see better.
Oh, we can put a check mark on that one.
Mm-hmm. I can go ahead and do that for you while y'all chat. All that remains: the blacksmith, the spear, the trickster, Praxis, and Charybdis. Assuming you don't want to head to the ant.
No, we're not going there.
I would say we visit the blacksmith, because it just seems appropriate.
Blacksmith is the closest at this point.
That decides it then, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's worth checking out.
All right. You are told that at the end, as the sun drops low on the 25th day, and now 24 days remain in the Oath of Peace, it will be a 2-day journey to wherever isle lies under the blacksmith. That being said, that is 2 full days of chill, relaxing ocean, and certainly nothing else. So, I'm assuming at some point y'all want to take a long rest. You can do so now.
Hit the button where you change your mind and something happens. It's too late. It's done. Confirmed.
But is anyone doing anything on that first day?
Comforting and soothing Ivar. Trying to get some food in his belly.
Defera would help Borghild with that, and using her last spell slot before that long rest, she would cast a Greater Restoration.
Oh, that's huge in the ways of recovery for Ivar. You're watching with the Greater Restoration, he's actually able to hold on to a lot of that food, and you immediately watch the kind of color of him shift to a much more healthy hue, and a bit of strength return to him. It will be a long road for Ivar, but being alive is an awfully big first step. For that first night, he'll just kind of weakly look up and smile at you and give you a captain, which of course makes no sense to Defera. It looks like, but yeah. Beyond that, anyone gonna do anything?
I will also, while there, hey, not to make this weird. I mean, I know, but I picked up some of this stuff, and I will hand Borghild a tapestry. What looks like a wolf with its fangs bared and a bear on it. And then a purple owl in flight in the sky. This felt like a U vibe. I don't know. Maybe. The owl reminded me of the one that shits out the good berries.
Felt like that was ingenious design, so...
Yeah. So, here you go. And she'll, like, wrap Ivar up in the tapestry. Kind of, like, as, like, a little swaddling blanket.
It's a full-grown man, but sure, yeah.
I don't care.
Big tapestry.
Swaddled him.
Yeah! Yeah!
I'll
Or
fold
like
him up in it.
with the way the tapestries are kind of usually in Nordic, it's more like a mummy's entombment, but sure.
Sometimes you just need that nice compression while you go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm sure him being crowded into a hovel for months on end with barely any food, afraid for his life. He's gonna feel great being restrained now, but
Oh,
no,
no.
he's not conscious enough to protest.
While he rests, I'll just kind of braid his hair back out of his face.
You have to wash that hair first. It is covered in
Oh, yeah.
filth and
First
oil
thing
up.
on the boat, he's going in the tub.
Yeah.
He can fight me on that if he wants to, but he's getting a bath. He's stanky.
Dear God.
You smell like piss, Ivar.
Let me never recover from a traumatic event in your care, because that sounds horrible. Hey, just survived!
It's a nice,
Not like a
gentle
slam
bath.
into the tub. Yeah, no. Like
I'm not like waterboarding
Like, let's get you
him in a
cleaned up.
bathtub. I'm cleaning him
You said
up.
drop him in the tub.
Cover his face with a
Because
rag
I've
and
got
get a
him
bottle
like
of bleach.
on my shoulders, so I'm just gonna put him
Wow.
in there.
Okay, you clean him up.
I'm not
which
gonna
is good.
yeet him into the
The-
tub.
Yeet.
The hair has begun doing that thing where your hair gets too oily and it's almost begun to like fuse and knot
Yeah,
together.
it's all matted and stuff. I'll take
So-
the time with conditioning his hair and scrubbing his
Conditioning?
scalp. The best feeling in the world.
Yeah.
Conditioning?
If there's conditioner available, I'll ask you.
No.
Oh, no, okay. There has to
Okay,
have been.
Kira
Yeah,
doesn't
what,
stay
what
this
did
hot
folks
all the
use before
time.
that? Like, there
Oil.
has to have been something. Yeah.
Yeah.
More oil.
More oil onto the
Different-
oil
oh my
mess.
God.
And
okay.
remove that oil and put good smelling oil.
We need new oil.
It's probably best to just shave his head.
No!
You could do that.
Be gentle and take my time. Get his hair undone.
You make what progress you can, and are able to.
If he needs a bitch and side shave by the time it's done, that's fine.
He's gonna need a full head shave.
No!
I don't understand what the issue is, but like, okay.
Braid. Aesthetics, my guy.
That all as is, you can braid his beard, I'm sure. But he is being looked after. The first full day of sail passes without much incident, unless anyone wants to create an incident.
I'm gonna sun my egg. I must continue.
You must continue to sun the egg. Anyone else? All right. As the night settles and the second day begins. It appears like it will be a perfectly fine, perfect day for sailing. By the end of it, you should reach your next island. Is there anything that anyone would like to do on the second day?
You know, I want to see what Oath is doing with the things that we found there. So I'm gonna go check in on how he's doing over there.
Are you doing this in a stealthy way, or are you
No.
just... Okay. You enter, and Oath has pulled a sheet over something that he has clearly been fiddling on. Hello.
Hey, I just wanted to check in on how you're doing over here. You were
I'm
very
doing-
excited to find things. I'm excited that you're excited.
I'm excited that you're excited that I'm excited. And
Ah.
it is so nice that we're all excited, isn't it? Now, the next thing I'm going to be excited about is a bit volatile, so it's probably best you don't be in this space. It won't harm the Ultros, as far as I'm aware. The ship is quite infused with magic, so it should be fine-ish.
Ish.
You know, ish. Like fish. You like fish? We both like fish. Everyone likes fish. Have you found caught any good fish lately?
Can't say I have. I mean, I feel like
interesting.
it's been pretty the same.
I've been meaning to do a study on them. I believe there's quite a few similarities. There's reason to believe there's a possibility of submerging past the barriers between this land and others, which brings up other questions. I mean, what is the way in which your demonic hand creature decides who gets past and what? Is there a certain level of intelligence, you know? So many questions, so little time.
That's an incredible amount of ballroom dancing you're doing with your words here, but is there a
Ballroom?
reason you're trying to change the subject?
Yes.
Okay, I guess I walked into that one.
All for your safety, I assure you, but best you let me work on this here thing so I could help you all in your quest. Vendetta? Apotheosis?
Yes to all.
Oof, going for the big shots. You do, of course, you're aware of apotheosis. I have to double check sometimes. Your crew is a bit half and half. Like,
It's a
essentially,
possibility. Yeah,
you.
I don't know. I
mean,
haven't
you're
thought
not.
that far yet, but it's possible, probably.
I mean, why not? I mean, you're knocking off two fixtures of your world. There's going to be a vacuum. Assuming the 5 are already set to their predetermined means, and this chain they have on them, oath-wise, is broken, then, well, death, dreams, storms, and seas. Quite the all-encompassing titles, but only 4 of them. 6 of you. I guess Borghild's out. Foreigner, not enough connection to the land, but then there's 5. Who's the odd one out who doesn't get to be a god?
I mean, do we have to claim previously named domains? Can't there be new ones?
Oh, I suppose. Bit inconsistent, a bit tricky, a little bit dicey, but if you're able to get approval from another divine being, I suppose that's really all it takes. Huh. Damn, what would you be the goddess of? This means you wanted to be the goddess of anything. I'm assuming you want to be the goddess of something. Most people want to be the goddess or god of something.
No, I haven't really put much thought into it.
Well, I'd start thinking now, if your aim is apotheosis, it's kind of the number one question you get asked when you ascend to the divine plane, I assume. What's your deal? Hey, that's my thing. Very awkward around the divine water cooler. Or,
Oh, you're right.
I guess more of the divine punch bowl? Divine wine? Amphora? The ambrosial... Anyway. Well, when you think about it, let me
Sorry,
come
like,
back.
I don't know what my neighbors upstairs are doing, but there's like this ungodly like running around banging noise, and I got so distracted. Holy shit.
It's just the crew. Don't worry about the crew.
It's the crew. It's the crew. Well, anyway, I'm not gonna press you too much on whatever is under that tarp, but I really do hope that one day you won't feel the need to do that.
Absolutely. Oh, I have it marked on the calendars. You know what calendars are. I'm fairly certain you know what calendars are. Perfect. Mark it on the calendar. There is a set day I have in mind, and it involves a lot of people being dead. But they're bad people, so it's fine.
I'm glad. It's like, I don't even think Wifey knows what to say to that. So it's just, alright, it's good talk. Walks
Right.
away.
Excellent talk. Close the door behind you. There might be an explosion.
Oh god. Not this.
You do not hear an immediate explosion.
Okay.
Um,
Slow down, Maurice.
Whoa! Anybody else getting to work? In that case, the day creeps on. Your duties keeping you somewhat occupied. I imagine most of you are sort of just mentally preparing for what comes next, what step of the adventure is next, and I think that's what I'm interested in. Well, at this point, it's the 22nd day before the Oath of Peace remains. There is a bad campfire song. Jesus. There is a genuine chance that you might not be able to stop both Titans given just travel time. You're heading in a different direction. If I could survey the crowd on this fine midday of the 22nd day before the Oath of Peace ends, how are you feeling about how this is all going thus far?
It's going good. We have time, and we will figure it out. Leo thinks.
But does he feel it? There's
that far.
There's nothing itching at the edge of your mind that you spurned your last companion, girlfriend, so hard that she might impede you in some way down the road.
Everyone keeps saying that, but Leo hopes no.
The amount of positivity on this boat, the water probably tastes like lemonade. Jesus. All right.
Look, when we started with the day count and started figuring out how many days between islands there were, my concern grew and grew and grew. But as we've been checking them off the list, I'm feeling not comfortable, because that's a good way for the DM to take away a week for no reason. But I'm not as always constantly terrified that we're not going to get to something, because I like the little bits and pieces everywhere. And I like knowing that we tasted the bits and pieces.
Of course. Now, is that a player thought or a character thought? Because
Oh, I thought it'd be.
Oh yeah, no, it, like yeah. If we could get
in
into
many ways, both. Thrynos is glad we found his mom and part of Borkhild's crew and all the other bits and pieces. But a new spear.
I thought we were coming this way
Eliana.
because it was easier to get to Praxis this way. So I thought like we were coming this way. We were going east in a way, so that way we could get there easier than where we previously were. Because we came this way knowing that Praxis was also in this direction.
Yeah, we did. We've been pretty geographic for 6 or
Because
7
once you
islands,
said
I think.
Praxis was this way, we were like, oh hell yeah, let's go. So now if it's in a different spot because the constellations are made up and this map isn't real,
Look,
I'm coming over to your house.
I still need to find a blacksmith, and there's a constellation called a blacksmith, and I only give it a 50-50 shot. There's a blacksmith under the blacksmith constellation, okay? And I'm not going to bring it up because I've made my feelings clear about the constellations. Thrynos looks at the stars, and he's making up new constellations so that when the story's told to his children, he'll say, oh, they used to call that one. Oh, I don't have them in front of me, so I can't think of an example. Dang it.
Well,
I have constellations.
what about Stefera?
I mean, she's not feeling great. But she does have faith in her compatriots.
All right. Clivey.
Okay. I don't know. I think there's a mixed bag of feelings here. Because I don't know, like fighting these titans, I feel like that's kind of a slam dunk. I think Calliope feels real good about that. But now there's this weird like thing in the middle about talking to Lutheria, and she doesn't know how she feels about that because none of the rest of the group has been engaged with this idea whatsoever. So it's like, is it up to her to propose this idea to everybody else? I don't know. It's in a weird spot right now.
Pitch it to the group. What's the worst that happens?
All die and the world ends?
Blue Boy would love it.
It's like it's take
Eliana.
down Daddy.
Yes.
What's the vibe?
Straight up not having a good time. Worried about the timeline available. If there was something we could have done with the babies that we have. If there's supposed to be something like basically as much as they're growing, they're just babies. And I don't know if we were supposed to do something like oddly specific, like have them go to Sphinx Island and like time dilation, or not. Or
He's laughing. Oh no, that's what we should have done.
No. I just love the idea that like a group would go back to like with a full group of dragons, like would be like, hey, you know, the Lotus Witch, can you send these guys like forward in time to save all the land? And like convince her and generally just come in with a group of adult dragons, just like bitch smack the back half of this campaign. I love that idea so much, but it would like require such a like, hey, you want to fuck with fate?
it's what we've been doing the whole time.
You literally killed the fates, so like
we are just like paracausal entities. We do what we want.
Anyway, I think yeah, there's a concern that you are a dragon lord, but is this it?
It's that like even if we get to these last two islands and get to Ding and Dong in time, do we have what we need? Like, do the deed or not?
It's funny because it feels the same way to me in any video game I ever played. It's why I don't use the Phoenix Downs and the Hyper Potions, because I gotta get to the last boss and I don't think I'll win.
Exactly. If you don't hoard it, then what happens if you need it as you have 17 of these things that you know you would only ever need one at the end?
And then Borghild. You're a stranger to this place. Frankly, this fight's not even really your fight.
Might not even get a dragon out of it.
If some
0 dragons so far.
If some deific power were to offer you a way out, right now, with you and Imar, would you take it?
Probably.
What if Pythor asked you to stay to help?
Well, no, I think it comes down to, like, this whole crew has oaths to each other. They received the prophecy. They had all that stuff happen for them, and she's had none of it. She went to Themis, was told that she had to go see the Oracle, and then was turned into stone when she attempted to, and then woke up on a boat. And everyone else still has their oaths to each other and their notes in the prophecy, but she's just kind of vibing, trying to find a way home, and she has a feeling that, like, by hanging around powerful people, they're going to encounter someone, Oath, or someone like that might be able to help her get home. It's like the whole, even her whole relationship with Pythor, like the reason why she's too scared for it to go anywhere is because what if she does get attached? Doesn't go home and doesn't fulfill that promise.
It's
No
tough.
one's offered it yet, though, so she doesn't need to think about that. Gotta live in the present, man.
Absolutely. Speaking of living in the present, though, weather begins to turn. The clear blue skies begin to darken as the area around you begins a bit more concerned. The clouds roll in, the water becomes more choppy, and people immediately begin looking to the skies, expecting another encounter with a certain titanic figure, if you will. What do y'all do?
I think anytime the weather turns, Thrynos goes to the crow's nest and broods. sorry, Corn Dog. You were gonna say.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna make sure that Ivar is somewhere comfortable. I will introduce him to the rowing crew. See if he finds comfort in that, or if that gives him trauma like the way it gives me trauma. Be like, and this is like a floor you can completely avoid if you need to.
The entire second floor.
Yeah, just sometimes you gotta sprint through here if you're having like an episode or something, or at least I've had to.
Well, in this weather, the crew has begun to close the hatches. I assume everyone else is just kind of about the ship. If anyone else wants to call out, if they're anywhere in particular.
Nah.
Perfect. Then one group tries to kind of pull the latch closed. What is that? In the portal. And the group moves over, and a Borghild, you'll turn in time to see what the hell's going on. To watch a giant tentacle begin worming its way in as one and then pushes in on another, and those on the top begin to see a series of tentacles working their way around the periphery of this ship. These are not like, oh, it's a giant squid. They are, each individual tentacle is the thickness of a bull bug side by side, and I hate like having to use him as a moment of reference here, but he is a big bull boy. They begin wrapping around this vessel, reaching up as the entire Ultros is held and stopped of all momentum despite the wind filling the sails. A presence hits all of you, and I want to obviously ask what y'all are doing in the immediacy.
Getting that ballista ready.
Running up, the ballista is already entangled and gripped. Not destroyed, but gripped by a powerful tentacle. One of them at least, but you can just jump to the other and begin pulling it around. A crew, without word, assisting you and bringing it around. As this giant shape in the water is obvious to all of you.
Yeah,
Anyone
I'm
else?
keeping folks like away from the edges on the main deck. We don't need anyone getting grabbed and flung across the ocean.
You're too late in some cases, as these
Shit.
things have moved and have like not been flung, but just are holding. Again, restraining and keeping puckered in claws as you see a giant clawed hand grab one side of it. Anyone else doing anything? Give everyone a
I'd
chance
like to
say
cast Water Walk on 10 people. As I run about the boat, I'm just going to start tagging people into being able to walk on water, including this fine group of the 6 of us. Pythor, Ivar, Bullbug, and Nissa.
Okay. Many are like trying to create small enclaves where it seems they're almost corralled in, and that is when a thought pushes its way into your head that is not in your own voice. What are you little things? Sailing on the open seas?
Is it like a monstrosity?
It's a thought in your head.
Is it everybody or just?
Well, it seems like everybody has heard this, but yeah.
Okay. It's exactly what we're doing. I don't get your point.
The only one who sails these seas is the Storm Titan's friends. Are you friends of the Storm Titans?
Worse.
Answer honestly.
Family.
Family. Which one of you is family to this Titan? Point them to me. Let me embrace them.
What do you mean by that?
Do not trouble yourself with thoughts like why, when you are so small.
I'm gonna look to Pythor to see if maybe he has like an ounce of recognition in his face.
Yeah,
This could be.
he looks to you and he goes, Kraken. He's keeping back a tentacle from like grabbing a bunch of crew.
I'm gonna just stab that tentacle a bunch.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Just
Oh,
like,
silent.
You've chosen the way of pain.
I don't know what I was supposed to choose.
The immediate force of it, of like hitting it, it goes, and you see this giant, yellow-eyed, monstrous creature lift its giant maw, the size of the Ultros itself, out of the water as it looks down upon the ship it has entangled. Friends of the Storm Titan, indeed! And, hey, who is on the prow of the ship?
Let me Google prow of the ship.
On the top of the ship, sorry. On the front of the ship, yeah. Prow would be great. Yeah, if you're on the prow, oh boy. Because, like...
Isn't that where the ballista is?
Yeah, if you... Well, there's ballistas on the front and back.
I'm on the front.
Okay. In that case, let's go ahead and use this on you. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please, as well as anyone else who wanted to be up in the front.
Is being like in the middle on the main deck, like, does that count? 'Cause I'm just like thinking in terms of our map. I'm not all the way at one end or the other. I'm more in the middle.
I guess, I guess we're
Yes.
just looking for 3 volunteers.
Oh. Well, it sounds like I'm probably the closest to that, other than that, so sure.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and, all of you, because you failed the dexterity save, take 30 points of lightning damage.
My god.
How much?
Shit.
30.
3-0.
Yeah.
Oh shit, bro.
And then, it's just gonna grab a few of your sailors that it has grouped in clumps and just kind of throw them off the boat. They're just going away. Anyway, shells go.
So seeing that happen, we'll say, yes, family of the Storm Titan, son, in fact. Why here? Why throw them if they're so little and meaningless?
Are you the child?
Yes.
I will kill you and prove my strength over that bastard.
Fantastic. I hate him too.
Ho ho ho! Why do I not believe you, little thing, when your crew attacks me as I ask questions?
You wrapped our ship in massive arms, and we are relying on the god of strength to keep you from killing people on the ship. Why wouldn't we think stabbing you is the answer?
Ferocious little thing, aren't you? Is that your only logic?
No, Kraken. If you watch and swim in these seas, then you have seen us back and forth from island to island, slaying dragons, collecting what we need to destroy these titans once and for all, and your arms wrapped around this boat are delaying us in that quest.
Persuasion.
Sure.
Is using your voice something that would give you
Only if I'm
advantage because of this?
depressed.
Oh, really? Oh, is that part
Yeah.
of it?
We fly when we're happy, and we influence people with our magic voices when we're depressed.
Ah, shit.
22.
Your words are full of fire, boy. Son of the storms. Traitor to your father, truly.
I have stood against him since I learned the sour truth of my patronage.
You trespass in my realm and dictate how I hold court. I should sink this vessel for the impudence, but I have reconsidered.
Gracious of you. Had we known this was a transgression, we would have sought to appease passage rather than sail through.
Your knowledge serves you well now. These are my lands. Seek not them in the future, lest I come for yours in turn. This god you have on board, he has done well to protect his people. I will but be a moment.
And he begins to submerge back into the waves. Barkild, though. Give me a second. What's your AC, my friend?
17 or a 22, depending.
Okay, he literally could not miss. You are grabbed and, let's see, how far can he throw you? 60 feet overboard with some of the other crew.
That is an achievement in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so I'm in.
Water walking makes me think you skip.
You are walking, so you can't submerge. Skidding out and like sliding across the top amongst other crew. The rest of you watch as this absolutely, literally, gargantuan monstrosity pulls itself back down and away, and as soon as that storm came on, so too does it dissipate. And there's a pause. If anyone wants to fill that, please do. But immediately the calls for rescue boats are put out.
To fucking go collect everybody. God damn it.
I'll
What was the
help in
point?
I'll
Like a
pick some folks
toddler
up.
throwing blocks. Eh.
Borkild is just walking up to people trying to keep their head above water, pulling them up.
Come on. Start carrying people.
Scruff of their neck.
Let me just also roll for the damage you took. Borkild, you took 33 points of bludgeoning damage from that, and an additional... 27 from being flung.
God dang.
Ouch.
Yeah, it was just 2 of its actions. The crew that were flung are in dire shape. They will need time off and recuperating, if not immediate medical care. That being said,
For Eliana.
you as it takes probably the rest of the immediate day to bring everyone back in and get them Well, I would say a few hours to bring everyone back in and get them aboard. You survived your encounter with the Kraken.
By far the rudest encounter that we've had.
No.
Yeah, Calliope will just be stewing over that. It's like so fucking rude.
We not allowed at this island?
I was going to ask for clarity, but I didn't want to push it. It was going away.
That's fair.
Which island are we dodging?
I think it was
Is it
less
just-
so the island and more this stretch of the ocean. The island
It's-
might be incidental.
I'll also say it seems you've got a pass for now. Which is good.
For
I
that
think
part.
pass from the Kraken. I mean, it only just took out one of the incredible works of engineering and architecture that used to dot the coastline of Mitros.
Right.
Only one.
There's still one more. And Pythor would certainly be totally happy if that didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I got plenty of mass healing words to heal. Many, many, many people.
Do you want to use them? What if the island's right around the corner?
Well, that would be wild, and who would have thunk? But yes, I will be using them.
All right.
I just need to know how many people.
Well, let's see. Do some quick math here. Let's say 30.
Okay.
Because
5
10 people per
castings it
tentacle
is.
3 tentacles for grabbing.
Can I get in on one of those?
You can have your own.
Scale of 84. I'm at like a 24. That thing
You
back
can-
where it came from.
You can have this one all by itself. Or 20 HP.
Thanks.
Oh wait, actually no, fuck that one. I can actually touch you. Make it better. Hell yeah. Make it 33.
Much better.
Cure wound. Only one wound.
It's just like weird little marks from its tentacles. When you get stung by a jellyfish.
Suction cup pattern.
It's not fun getting. I don't know if you guys have ever been like inner tubing behind a boat, but sometimes you lose that inner tube, and that's kind of how like I feel like my body just went across the top of this water.
Well, that being said, the path ahead of you seems clear. It's pretty nice. By the end of the day, an island is coming into view. Nothing appears out of the ordinary. Seems to kind of almost glimmer in the night, but that might just be the moon and some reflective rocks. Do you push onward?
Say so.
We don't have time for a short rest while this has happened.
Yes, you can take a short
Yeah,
rest.
it's like, yeah, a quick little, can I roll some hit dice? Oh boy.
Please do.
That was rough.
Yeah, that was one round.
Yeah.
Pretty mean. Oh, nice. Anyway, as your ship pulls closer towards this island, its shoreline appears to almost be obscured by a strange shimmering in the air. As you sail closer, you feel this odd pull. The ocean currents strengthening below the keel of the ship, pulling your vessel as a sudden powerful wind fills the sails and begins propelling you not towards, but rather around the island at an almost impossible speed. In a matter of moments, the ship sails up 3 times around the island, pulling you all with it like a roller coaster ride. I need all of you to make me 3 Constitution checks.
Oh,
Saves.
no.
Saves, not checks.
That doesn't
because,
help. Fuck.
If anyone gets any below a 15, just hold up your
Well.
hand. You don't have to hold up a thumb or anything.
Yeah, both of them are under that. I can't do
Alright.
Both
shit.
of them. 3. You have to do it 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
3.
oh my god.
I
Well,
have
let's
five.
see. I don't
I
think it's
use-
gonna
if you
matter.
are-
I don't think it's gonna matter if the third one. Yeah, there we go.
I use inspiration.
Bye,
after.
guys.
Can bardic inspiration be used for this? No.
Unfortunately, it doesn't last
Check.
multiple days. It only lasts like 10 minutes.
So,
Check.
Eliana, you look like the only one who got 3 in a row above 15. Am I getting that right?
I did 2 with the inspiration, the heroic inspiration that I had from like 3 sessions ago. But I've just
Oh.
let bad rolls take precedence over until now.
All right. Everyone else, you are knocked unconscious. As those of you who are still conscious, not to 0 HP, but you're just unconscious. You like fall,
Right.
you pass out from the force of blood rushing to your head, or rather also away from the front of your brain towards the back, and seem to want to exit your body. Those of you who remain and get a strong grip and hold your stomach, you see as the sun falls towards the horizon and rapidly sets. Sky darkening as the skies circle above you, and you are overcome with that wave of crippling nausea. As it is not just the 22nd day, it is now actually the 21st day. But as the ship slows, and those of you who are unconscious are quickly roused awake by whatever crew are able to hold in their stomachs, you float towards a tranquil bay. There you see crumbling docks made of obsidian that jut into the water. The sky above is filled with more stars than you've ever seen before. Past perception scores, I believe, Eliana, you definitely have more than 15, so I'm just going to use this as a reference point here. If anyone else also has this, please assume you are also seeing this. That it seems the stars above you, counting more than you'd ever thought possible, some of them are occasionally winking out of existence. And then others transforming into bright clouds of light. It seems here it is always night. No sign of the sun on the horizon. But more so than that, more so than the stars and the strange obsidian, is the floating rocks and suspension that makes this an incredibly strange island. One that we will explore next time as we enter the Isle of Time.
Oh.
And that is where we're going to end our session tonight, because it has been such a pleasure thus far, but we must call it, else I will ruin everything, because I'm so excited. That all being said, I'm going to take this moment to pass it over to my incredible players to tell the people who you are, who you're playing tonight, where they find more of the exceptional work you put out into the world. Starting, of course, with Comrade Crash. Kick us off.
Yeah. Hey, Comrade Crash. I play Leo Dracos, the Human Paladin. And you can just find me here every other week. And let's pass it on to Chrissy.
Hello. I'm Chrissy Kritz. I played Defera Damos, Human Warlock Lady. Where can you find me? All over the internet at Chrissy Crits. I'm in games rotating on Mondays and Thursdays here and over at Crits and Giggles. Playing a dragon game. Dragons are everywhere in these games, you know what I mean? It's almost like it's in the name, Dungeons and thing. I don't know. Anyway, that's where you'll see me. That's all. Next, heck.
Yeah, hey everybody, it's me, ᚺÁᛊᛖᛏᛁ. You know, I'm here. I'm on your screen. As per usual, I was back with Calliope. You can find me all over the internet at ᚺÁᛊᛖᛏᛁ, including Twitch, Itch, Blue Sky, pretty much any social. Just find me. It's the best place to figure out where I'm going to be in the TTRPG space next, because I tend to wander a lot and wear a lot of hats and do a lot of things. Like Chrissy mentioned, for Thursday campaign stuff, I'm also over there on Crits and Giggles. It is a very goofy time, so if you like goofy games, we're a bunch of goofy guys over there. Then, on the second Sunday of each month, I'm over at Singularity Roleplay playing in a City of Mist game, and it's a really fun time too. But yeah, that's me on over to HP.
Hello, I'm Last Hit Point Hero, and tonight I played Thrynos, the Siren Sorcerer who walks the path of Demi Titan. This Saturday, I have 30 people joining me at a brewery to learn how to speed paint kobolds. So if you're in Fort Wayne and want me to print a couple extras for you to do too, just give me a heads up. Technically we're full, but I think I can squeeze a couple more in. I've already promised 2 spots to 2 other local friends, so we'll make do. Other than that, I do this, I do that. I play in some home games, and yeah, there's the bits and pieces. Find me in Discord. Find me at thegameattic.com if you want to follow along what's going on there. It has a Discord too, which is basically just me talking to myself when stuff's happening, and wonderful comments from wonderful friends that say hi when new people come in. So yeah, all that is the greatness there. That's it for me. On to Tony.
Oh, hi, I'm Tony. I'm here and nowhere else. I am the hermit. So just come back and look under the rock. Find me like one of those little salamanders, I guess. We'll go to Corn Dog before I make more like similes.
Me, Corn Dog. Turk didn't make me cry, everyone.
Yay!
So, back to you, Turk.
Well, I don't know, I tried. That's what matters. Anyway, hey everybody, I'm Turk, or Turk Accented in the wild, wild world of the internet. So, if you want to see more of the things I do, you can follow me in those places. And of course, find me here on Neon Lights Roleplay, where I run my 2 campaigns that I'm very happy to be able to do, including tomorrow, where you can find me running Tears of Divinity Fading Chronicle, which has been so much fun, and we got a new player coming in, so have a bunch of fun with that. It's sci-fi, so it's a complete departure from this. If you're like, I want to see something totally new, it's perfect for you. And yeah, that's basically it for me right now. So I get to say the fun part of thank you all so much for being here. I want to, of course, thank my incredible cast who just kicks my butt in the best way possible every single time, and makes every session the best session. And I'm so excited for what happens next in this cool little island. Gosh, not much else to say here. Just keep being the awesome people I know you can be, because, you know, the world could use a damn good person to help those in a tough spot. And remember that, even the gods are bound by oaths and prophecy. Keep fighting. And we'll see you next time. Michelle, if you could please take us out.